Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. His return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all priors, ball from ball sire. Team from the stars and it all fire. Spill words, I still go on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so...
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done, we're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Rodgers headed left, buying time. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here leads to a nice game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Straight ahead with Warren. He'll take this down inside the 30. Sauce Gardner fakes the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get back to Jalen Warren. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
To throw is Rodgers. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Here's Rodgers. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Second down, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. Bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
1st and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. And he'll take this one in. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that can really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there hurt.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Fields. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He finds Metcalf on the slant. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers' career touchdown throw 504, but number 1 as a Pittsburgh Steeler. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Finding room across midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big-time run there by Hall. 45 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the run, here's Hall. And he will score! Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Hope now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Looks like a design run. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 27-yard line.
Fields from the pistol. And he gets that to Hardman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw is Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Give left side. Here comes Hall. Room to run past midfield. And he's got another one. Reese Paul. Touchdown, New York. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, out is Bolton to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down for Aaron. He finds Austin with the grab.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back 1. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Moving outside the pocket, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down. And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Rodgers. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the second time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. He'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. They'll get in behind the blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. Now here's the timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Fields now on second down. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Fields. Open man, left side. He's got it. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. He'll go again with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Give, but here comes the reverse. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 19-yard line. It is a big play on 1st down. 33 yards.
Boy, they got the block to spring him, and it was a foot race. And when he gets in that foot race, Mike, he's normally good for this type of yardage before anyone's able to run him down.
First down. Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll step up and run this. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. And for Justin Fields, that is his first touchdown pass as a New York Jet. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10. They're on the 19-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
the Steelers first.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's caught. Taylor, the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Fields now. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Fields. To the tight end, Taylor. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards on the play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They go play action with Fields. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Once again, it's Warren. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 11-yard line. Pickup, good for 29 yards.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. To throw, it's Rodgers. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On third down. 2. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Finding themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions. You find yourself down big. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Fields now to throw on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play action. Here's Fields. One is complete to Hartman. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Fields to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 18 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
It's all running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. sign of a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Fields now on 2nd down. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, Folk on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw here down the field. It's ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do?
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. 3rd and long for Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.